Yo, everybody drunk and happy, raising the bottles and glasses.
What you are looking at is a dance fight game for men and women of all ages, shapes, sizes, and physical ability levels. It is an Afro-Brazilian martial art, and a bit like chess in terms of the mental effort and strategy required to play the game well. Many people are confused as to why there is no quote-unquote knockout blow to clearly define a winner of the game. They ponder, what's up with the contact if this is a martial art? Certainly, you can play the game that way if you desire. The problem with that is this traditional community-based art form is often performed between close friends or respectfully between the student and the teacher. In these use cases, you do not necessarily wish to disable the other person. Consequently, when you normally play the game, the goal is to outplay or beautifully outmaneuver your partner. In this way, the game is exhilarating and very enjoyable. In class, we learn how to play the game. The game is comprised of real kicks and real escapes. In this way, it becomes like any other martial art that you train for self-defense. As you can see, there is no padding, so you have to constantly be alert when playing to avoid being on the wrong end of an attack. Therefore, we teach the attacks and escapes by blending a combination of empirical and academic approaches. This martial art is a little bit like Chinese Tai Chi, as the guiding principle is not to meet force with force. That is why we try to escape when an attack is imminent. We do not block. This facet of the art makes strategy so important. We do our best to teach you the strategy behind the game as well. Some people choose to ignore the strategy and prefer other aspects, such as the music, culture, acrobatics, cool moves, or just the dancing aspect. Indeed, the martial art is free-form. It can exist anywhere on a continuum where joyous dance is on one end and vicious fight is on the other. As a practitioner, you can choose what is best for you. In this school, we try to encourage you to develop a balance between the various aspects of this tradition, so that the game you play is somewhere in the middle of the dance fight continuum. As a school of Capoeira, if we were forced to choose an emphasis, it would be on creativity, control, and being mindful, not just in the academy, but in every daily situation. Join our intellectually curious community that is focused on exploring the limits of physical expression through this martial art. Try a class today and determine whether this game is for you.
Charging me bread and me family, my crew.